Never mind the absurdity of all the magic and the wishes and all that. You know what was the most unbelievable part of this episode? That none of it made much sense. Ha! Amateur. No. It's all those British people referring to the 24th of May as May the 24th. Are you sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin. Once upon a time, Doctor Who used to be a science fiction show. Very light sci-fi in mind, but as Arthur C. Clarke used to say, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. There's tech that seems magical, and then there's actual magic, like kissing a baby that grants you wishes. I mean, what is that? For decades, we had fun sci-fi adventures, but all that changed in 2023, when David Tennant returned and traveled to the edge of the universe, where he awoke the powers of fantasy. Arguably the best of those three special adventures, although what they had to do with the 60th anniversary celebration, I'll never know. It started simply by battling gods, and our hero defeated them all. But in doing so, our good Doctor himself was changing. Slowly but ever so surely, the walls of sci-fi reality were eroding, as more and more fantastical elements were appearing. And now, with Wish World, the first part of this year's finale, the transition is complete. Sci-fi is no more, and Doctor Who is now pure fantasy. And the problem with fantasy is that it often makes no sense. Enough of your interruptions, McCluck. What? How? Why? There's a place for fantastical elements. After all, stories about magic, dragons, and monsters can be a lot of fun, and the mystery setup in this episode is intriguing. What is this world that we've been thrown into? Why is the Doctor married to Belinda? How is this child from Space Babies their kid? Why is he working for an insurance company? Why are the disabled ostracized? Why is homosexuality a crime? What the hell is Conrad doing on TV? We have no answers to that. Well, that's because this is a two-parter and we'll get the answers next week. Really? You sure about that? I mean, remember last year? And just like last year, this is a world-ending apocalypse. But that's what makes no sense. This whole season, we had this ongoing mystery of why the world was destroyed, and somehow the Doctor couldn't get back to that specific date. But Wish World isn't Earth, or at least it's not the Earth Belinda left at the start of the season. It's like we're in a parallel reality that has no connection with the foundation of the mystery set up at the start of the season. Pumio, you're like, you know it's true. And how did Rogue even manage to contact the Doctor? Oh, I like Rogue. I liked him too, and it was great to see him again, albeit briefly. But first, he chose to go into that dimension, yet he's blaming the Doctor for his predicament now? And how, in the middle of a fire dimension, was he able to contact the Doctor? Because magic. And with magic, anything is possible. Blah, magic stinks. It's not the only thing that does. Very funny. But look, the mystery of the broken mugs, that's good. It's reality-defying, but it's good. It's intriguing, it draws you in. The slow realization that their memories don't match up, good too, and actually pretty terrifying, truth be told. And I can even accept the magical powers of a special baby. But I'd like to understand why the Rani did any of that. She's a biologist, not an expert in magic. Whoa, stop that. Come on. Okay. She's doing that to find Omega, the Time Lord who invented time travel. What's that got to do with her supposed scientific expertise anyway? And why did she keep breaking the fourth wall when she was Mrs. Flood? And why did she keep dressing up like Clara? And what about Conrad? Why would the Rani use him in particular? There's nothing special about him, aside from the fact that he was in a previous episode. For a second, I thought he was the baby all grown up, but no. Then I thought, he's part of the illusion and not in control, which would explain why his personality is so different. But no, we later learn that he remembers how the world truly was. So, what the hell's going on? Of all the madness, I must say, I really enjoyed that there was a reason for the Rani's info dump near the end of the episode. I agree. There were many good moments, and some meta ones like that one, which flipped the script in a satisfying way. I have no problem with that, and in many ways, I enjoyed the episode. But there are just far too many questions and incongruities which I fear, based on past experience, won't be resolved or even dealt with in the second part. There's definitely a case of once bitten, twice shy. Last season has such a huge setup, and the ending was a horrendous disappointment. Would it be the same this time round? There's really only one way to find out. On the plus side, the production design was great. The mystery is mysterious, the acting is fantastic. But there's that nagging doubt at the back of my mind which doesn't want to get too involved because the resolution may fall flat on its face.
Doubt will destroy the world.
Only 7 days until the reckoning. These were our thoughts on Doctor Who's Wish World. Do let us know what you think in the comments, and if you like what we do,
And how we do it.
and you feel you'd like to help us out, please consider joining our Patreon.
As long as you can afford it, of course.
We'll leave a link to it in the description and pinned comment. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.